Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Shalom, say text to the old Philip. Back in another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. So real quick in this lesson, I just want to touch upon, how the Lord only dealing with Israel. Oh yeah, and don't answer the man of the truth on Apostles and Elders, GMA. So like I was saying, I just want to speak upon this real quick. There's a lot of controversy about how, the Lord is dealing with everybody. People try to use John 3:16 like the Most High love everybody, but He only love Israel. They're Israelites. The world say black Hebrew Israelites, but Israelites are only, they're not only so-called black, You got the Northern Kingdom too, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians. So you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians are the true Israelites according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Then people like, oh, we'll show proof. Now it just ain't no, you just can't pull no straight documentation or documents on you that, we, we go back, we the truth, but we have faith, we the Israelites, man, because the Lord got the curses put upon us. We got the curses on us, And if you read Deuteronomy 28 chapter, it said, how those people will be, basically sold to their enemies, and they're gonna go through this and that, And that sounds like the struggles of the so-called black Americans over here in America today. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Northern Kingdom. They go through struggles just like the so-called blacks do. They go through racial discrimination. You know what I'm saying? They got to go to their enemies for all wanting things too, It barely any equality here in America compared to so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians compared to so-called white people. We just ain't got no straight documentation showing proof, and then it's so many so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians that subscribe to this word more than the other nations. And you Edomites, you so-called white people, because y'all still pushing BS Christianity. Then y'all stole land from people that was already here. The Native American Indians. Then you robbed a whole bunch. Y'all robbed them, killed a whole bunch of them. Then made the holiday, that wicked holiday that just passed, Thanksgiving. Y'all made that holiday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Lord only dealing with the nation of Israel. Verse 1. Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, that's the word this Lord speaking to the house of Israel. Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. The Lord only the house of Israel with the 12 tribes. Pull up the 12 tribes chart, and therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, man. We're not the most richest people. We're not the most people. We're not the top people to get in the White House and become presidents and stuff like that. Barack Obama, but from the tribe of Ham, you're not an Israelite. Anyway, we still face more racism than any other people. You know what I'm saying? We still facing police. These like the different things that the Lord was saying. Deuteronomy wrote the old covenant, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments back then, 2,000 years ago in ancient words. King David was our fourth, so that's being punished to this day. We had to go through the Atlantic slave trade. So yeah. Let's grab some real quick. Let me read this real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28. It lists curses for disobedience, which include confusion, frustration, and defeat by enemies. The NLT translation detailed curses such as disease, plague, crop failure, and the loss of children possessions. Which say most of it is not real. Invaders will steal crops and families will suffer during sieges, with the promised land being a wasteland of salt and sulfur. Let's see. Well, check this out. Family and loved ones. Children will be taken away as slaves, and a mother may be driven to eat her own children during the siege. You may be engaged to a woman, but another man will sleep with her. That went on back in the 1800s with the so-called African Americans. Property and possession. You will build a house, but someone else will live in it. Your livestock will be taken from you. You will not eat the meat, and your vines will be a loss. Go to our enemies for the want of all things. The government, the system. Lack of resources. You will have plenty of food and drink, but you will not enjoy them. Military defeat. Personal affliction, disease, fever, inflammation, boils, tumors, scurvy, itching. And I ain't just slavery, man. They got Jim Crow to today, discrimination, racial profiling. The Native American Indians, they got their land took and stole, was massacred, murdered. The Trail of Tears. Back during then you got the Jamestown colony, the Jamestown days. You know. And then you got the so-called Mexicans, Hispanics being deported. And you got, not that long ago where I'm at, take a bunch of them away in America, you know. Deuteronomy 28:15 is the NLT. But if you refuse to listen to the Lord your God and do not obey all the commands and decrees I'm giving you today, all these curses will come and overwhelm. You know what I'm saying? Black on black violence, living in the ghetto, Hispanic on Hispanic violence, being brainwashed with the rap music, hip hop, all that. But yeah. You can read the whole book of Deuteronomy, starting from the top yourself, the King James Version. I want to bring that out real quick. But yeah,